tsunami. They said they love me long time if I stack origami. Late hours in the booth, know my bars get scary. Click, clack, and blast, rock the mask like I'm young Jim Carrey. I live my life, man, with no fear. I see it all when the smoke clear. They never know what I've been through. I pray to God what I sent. Now they fiending for my balls, whooping powder like Carrie. Resurrected a bad boy, feel like the rap's Mike Larry. They tryna judge on my balls. Hate politicking, bars immortal to combat forever. Luke can't kick it, cause see it's no time to slack. Doubters taking a hike, don't need no blue check to certify I'm rocking the night. Her born sinner elevating in this cold world. And since she mind folding clothes for my new girl, I resurrected from the shadows and hell in the smoke. They dissected my metaphors and posted my quotes. Shedding tears for the nights when I was scraping up pennies. Writing verses in the dark with the red cup of Henny. Time to rumble in the jungle, throw a hook like Canelo. Catching buzz like the Hornets, ballin' out like LaMelo. Power up, it's game time, got infinity stones. Time to take it to the top, say we sit on the throne in this song. I live my life, man, with no fear. I see it all when the smoke clear. They never know what I've been through. I pray to God what I sin to. What's good, y'all? Just your boy Treble J checking back in, man. Welcome back. Timeout with Treble. Timeout tonight. Live, man. Tune back in, you know what I'm saying, for another episode with y'all, man. Make sure to check out all the social platforms, man. Streaming right now on Twitch, Treble J Music, and on YouTube, man. Devoted Dreamers with a Z. So make sure y'all take the time, man, and go over and follow me on all those platforms. Make sure it's very important, man. Streaming always on these platforms, man. Twitch too as well. You already know what it is, man. We locked in for another great conversation, man. You know what I'm saying? Monday Mood, you already know what it is. We here, a lot to discuss, a lot to get into, man. You know what I'm saying? I hope everybody had a great start to their week for sure. That's the first thing I want to say. You know what I'm saying? To go ahead and put that out there, man. Because it's the start of a new week. It's the start of a fresh week. You feel what I'm saying? Always a place and time to elevate and continue to grow, you know what I'm saying, and do good things, man. And, you know, be in a good space within yourself. So with that being said, you know, we here, man, for Monday Moods. You already know what it is. Treble J, man. Again, y'all follow me on all the social platforms, man. TikTok as well, Devoted Dreamers with a Z and a 5. Make sure y'all go follow me on there too as well. On the TikTok, man, all the clips are up on the TikTok each and every week. Treble J Music on Twitch, Devoted Dreamers on YouTube. You already know what it is, man. But yeah, to get into the conversation, man, for sure, man. I think the most important thing that a lot of people got to do out here, especially in the age that we in social media and we in the internet age, you know what I'm saying? And it's really putting people in the space to be able to like elevate their creativity. You got to be willing to share creativity with people, man. Like share your ideas and genuinely do it without a lot of times looking for something in return or just a simple fact that, you know what I'm saying, kind of putting people on game. I feel like there's nothing wrong with that because ultimately when it come down to it, whatever destined for you and what you're supposed to do on your path, you know what I'm saying, is going to be destined for you on your path regardless. So when it come down to it and you sharing advice or you can creatively do this, whether you're a video editor, you know what I'm saying, whether you're a content creator, podcast, or whatever the case may be, you feel me? Digital art, hand art, you know, whatever it is, man, accounting, any type of stuff that you feel like on the team that's really going to benefit you, you know what I'm saying, in a creative way, like marketing and all that too, man. I think it's important for everybody to be able to share that just to the extent of getting knowledge off, man. You know what I'm saying? Shots out to Gilly and Wallow too. Big on that $1 million worth of game. You know what I'm saying? You teaching, elevating the youth, you know what I'm saying? All that. They putting y'all on game. Free game pretty much too as well, man. And that's the same thing. I feel like if we able to do that in society and in a lot of these, you know what I'm saying, creative spaces, I feel like it'll elevate a lot more people. You know, in the space in which a lot of us probably see fit to be in the space of being content creators, of being media personalities, you know what I'm saying, of being, YouTubers, podcasters, the whole nine. You got to be able to share certain things. I feel like on my journey personally, from ground zero even to this point now, I done learned a lot. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things I had to learn on the fly. A lot of stuff I looked up, I researched. You feel me? A lot of different things as I was trying to build on the network and certain stuff too, I've come across. But naturally, what I'm saying, as well too, I've helped a lot of people as far as like putting them on game about different things that I'm doing, with the streaming platforms, with ways to edit, what I'm saying, how to make the clips, all the different stuff that you feel like is going to take somebody to that next level or really put them on game, man. I feel like that creative sharing, man, or sharing creativity is like important. We got to start doing that like a lot more, man. Because at the end of the day, when you look at it, you know what I'm saying, from that standpoint, for real, y'all, you're not really hurting nobody shine, man. You ain't even hurting your own shine. The more you know, the more wisdom you have, you know what I'm saying? I think the better you are in whatever space you in general, whatever creative space that may be. You're gonna be good. You're gonna be good. You're gonna be great in it. If you're a great editor and you put somebody on a few tricks, you know what I'm saying, how to do thumbnails, or you feel what I'm saying, how to edit a video, how to make the clips, you feel me, how to do the layouts, all that, as you teaching the next person how to do it, it's not gonna hurt, you know what I'm saying, your space in line. It's not gonna hurt, you know what I'm saying, your trajectory towards your success. If anything, you putting somebody else on game and they learning how to do it, because the thing is, the sauce is the sauce, man. You feel me? If you got the secret sauce to know how to do certain stuff, and then you teaching it to other people, of course everybody can know, you know what I'm saying, the ingredients, so they can know the sauce, or they can know the certain skill sets, but still not be able to do certain things the way you able to do it. Because everybody at the end of that day is an individual, just like, you know what I'm saying, in the content creator space, which everybody know that. Like, it could be a whole bunch of people on YouTube. It could be a lot of people in the same category, or, you know what I'm saying, same type of dynamic too in the content that they create. But still, at the end of the day, just like every individual person is an individual, the content is not going to look the same. No matter who it is, even if you're doing the same, you know what I'm saying, type of mukbang, or you trying foods, or, you know what I'm saying, you doing reviews on either albums, artists, you doing breaking news, you doing sports recaps, whatever, everybody gonna have their own flair and creativity on it. You feel what I'm saying? No matter what, everybody's gonna have their own little niche in that pocket. And you got to look at it like that when you sharing your creativity, man, because they'll tell you, you know, in these type of spaces, not to share too much, you know what I'm saying, not to try to help people, not to do certain stuff. But then you go into certain places and it's evident right there, y'all. Like, I don't mind sharing the creative ways, you know what I'm saying, to come up and really hone in on your craft. Because one of the prime examples of that, have y'all been to the grocery store? Which I know a lot of y'all, everybody's been to the grocery store. Every time you go in the aisle in the grocery store, no matter what, you feel what I'm saying, the dynamic is every single food product got competition sitting right down the shelf. But does that mean that, you know what I'm saying, everybody don't know how to make cereal, or how to make oatmeal, or how to make a bag of chips? So, you know what I'm saying, yogurt, or whatever the case may be, like, everybody gonna be discouraged about that, even if, you know what I'm saying, folks use similar ingredients or whatever the case may be. But the point is, it don't knock your place in line. When y'all go down the aisle for that cereal and it's like 50, 60 different types of cereal, obviously different brands, you feel what I'm saying? The same with a bag of chips, you got different brands too as well, or different types of chips. I mean, come on, man. If it really came down to that degree, like, a lot of people would be discouraged for no reason. Like, you can share certain characteristics, you know what I'm saying, and certain gems when it comes to these spaces, because you still gonna be right there in line. And I think that's just something important for us to start doing more, man. Especially if you find like a niche in the space. It could be a resource, because sometimes a resource that you come across may not even cost, you know what I'm saying, much at all. Or if it does, you know what I'm saying, it is very minimal, because you already got a resource from somebody else to be able to pull something together to do it in a creative way where you don't have to spend a lot of funds. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I had figured out at one point, you know what I'm saying, how to do the generate the thumbnails, you know what I'm saying, with the cartoon type of look, or have like the little, you know what I'm saying, generated look almost with the thumbnails. And then in return, you feel me, I put some of the other folks on it. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Black Heart. Shouts out to Lisa, man. Shouts out to Eric, man. A bunch of people that I don't kind of put within that space to know, because at that point you wanted to be appealing. You feel what I'm saying? When people come and look at your content and look at your stuff, and like it's not gonna knock me to share anything. Even when it comes to the podcasting space, man, I had to learn a lot of stuff from other people too. At one point when I first started, bro, I was in a room with a phone on like a little small ass dock, you know what I'm saying, facing the camera and literally like just towards me, press the camera and then go sit down and then have to like edit all that whole beginning part out. You feel me? No special effects, no none of that. Like not really the best audio, but I learned how to do different stuff. I learned the programs, I learned the thumbnails, you feel what I'm saying? I learned how to operate, you know, a lot of the equipment with the new equipment. They have a better sound quality and all that too. And I showed everybody else. So that way, you feel me? I'd rather be the person like, hey, I'm gonna see you at the top with me than trying to worry about, you know what I'm saying, knocking somebody off their spot. We can all be up there. It's space at the top for a lot of us, man. If you look at it in that way, because the truth is in the pudding, and that's what the truth is for real. And you got to have patience, man. Patience is really a virtue in everything, man. In everything, man. And I feel like even from a personal note, you know, I'm definitely honing in on that, you know what I'm saying, to the highest degree on a continuous basis, you know, week by week for sure. To get myself back in order, you know what I'm saying, fully just across the board, man. Shouts out to my daughter too, as always, you know what I'm saying. I love my daughter Anaya. You know, being patient with that situation in itself, to be able to spend quality time with my daughter, which I'm continuing to miss, you know, with all the energy that's going on around this, to make a lot of things more simple. But like they say, man, God got it. You know, patience is a virtue. I got to be patient. You feel what I'm saying? I got to be persistent. Don't bring bad energy. You know what I'm saying? And don't be in a certain space about certain things. Just be patient, because, you know, everybody know what's up. You feel what I'm saying? They know the dynamic of it. Even when it comes to pulling everybody together financially and, you know what I'm saying, economically and a lot of stuff too. You got to be patient with that. We all got to go through the mud. You feel what I'm saying? We all got to grind it out. We all got to thug it out sometimes. But don't make it seem like, you know what I'm saying, you win it by yourself, because you're not. It's a lot of people out here on the same grind that a lot of us on, y'all, continuously. Some people just know how to mask it well. And then even the folks that don't know how to mask it well, some people, you know what I'm saying, they don't mask it at all. And then you see what they're going through. But when you got patience and you got, you know what I'm saying, manifestation, and you got God on your side, you know what I'm saying, and you got a game plan, then you good to go. That's really all it really take, man. Be patient through the process. It ain't never been a rush. I know y'all know the story about the tortoise and the hare, man. It ain't never a rush to get to the end, because your time gonna come. Your time gonna be in that space too as well. And like once you in there, you in there. You begin to maintain after that. You feel me? But you got to go up that building block. You got to climb that rocky mountain, you know what I'm saying, all the way to the top of that peak. And it ain't gonna be smooth. You feel me? It's gonna be bumps in the road, a rocky trail, you know what I'm saying, all that. But hopefully, like I was saying, you learn some creativity along the way. You put in the work, and you just remain humble and patient, man. Don't rush your timing. Your timing is gonna be when it's supposed to be, and it's gonna be at the greatest time it's supposed to be at in your life, because it's already set there for you. Patience is a virtue in anything that you're doing. Anything. Like this took patience, man. I ain't even know at one point, y'all, for sure, for real, at the beginning, about podcast equipment and just certain layouts to like do anything from a digital standpoint. You feel what I'm saying? Well, my last spot I was at, like with that, I was working there for a while too. You know what I'm saying? Obviously in the tech field with that, to know different stuff. But I'm talking about on the basis of like, you know what I'm saying, pulling all this together to give y'all the episodes, the videos, the audio, cut clips, you know what I'm saying, all of that stuff too. Like I had to learn how to do that. And I had to be patient to learn it, because I didn't get it right the first time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna lie. I had horrible videos at first. Audio was choppy, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, luckily people was rocking with me, because you know what I'm saying, what I was saying, the dynamic of the conversations, even the guest but like it took patience. Even when I used to pull up, man, like when I was first doing Timeout with Trouble, y'all, I was pulling up like on people with the equipment, with the light, the microphones, you know what I'm saying, the boom arms. That's what these is, the boom arms, all of that, literally pulling up the folks' crib to a restaurant where they was at, you feel what I'm saying, to a recording studio, all type of stuff. But I was locked in on it, and I had to be patient at a point before I got the full equipment to be able to do it the way I'm doing it now. You know, do it the digital way. Get the digital footprint, you feel what I'm saying, and elevate what I was already attempting to try to do, because I didn't know everything at first at all. I didn't know. And I had to take the patience, you know what I'm saying, and understand, and to be like, okay, these the proper steps I got to take within this space. Let me do that. Let me continue to learn on that. Let me continue to hone on that. You feel what I'm saying? And now we here where we at today. Literally doing everything, you know what I'm saying, digitally. Where anybody that do want to come on, because I was patient to learn and put in the proper steps and, you know what I'm saying, invest in certain ways to be in the space where I'm at now. Of everything beginning to come full circle, everything coming full circle, people locking in, people paying attention. That all took patience. You can't never stop. At the end of the day, if you ain't doing this shit for the passion, then what you doing it for? I get it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody need money. I get everybody, you know what I'm saying, got to sustain with money and all that. But when it come down to it, for sure, you got to have a passion, man. The passion is going to supersede everything, y'all. It just is. I ain't made a dime off, you know what I'm saying, in this space like at all. Like so far, and I've been, you know, for a little minute. I don't want to say at all, but I mean, like, you know, it ain't just popped way off. Obviously, the recognition in certain things too begin to elevate, but it ain't popped off at that point yet. You feel me? And it's still just like it's an appreciation. It's a humbleness there, period. That just knowing that I got to continue to be patient again. I got to continue to be patient, to piece certain things together, to piece ideas together, and it's gonna all come full circle. It's gonna all come full circle. Another important thing too, though, man, that I did want to touch on, man. You know, because like me myself, especially when I'm out and about, man, I'll run into some dope conversations. You know what I'm saying? Some good people, definitely. Just talking about life, man. And the one thing I will say, regardless of what's going on in the economic times, or regardless of what's going on mentally for folks, regardless of what's going on physically, gotta have self-love for yourself, man. And you gotta know that you enough. Love yourself, value yourself, know that you're enough. Don't let other people try to dictate you and tell you if you're enough, or tell you you're not doing this or not doing that, or you know what I'm saying, the importance of what it is in your life as an individual. Self-love for yourself. It's the most important thing to have, and don't let your obstacles or your troubles, you know what I'm saying, deter you. Don't let them bring you down and, you know what I'm saying, like ball you up in the corner somewhere of being like, man, you know, it's a challenge between me trying to love myself, or it's a challenge of in the society that I'm in with everything going on. You know what I'm saying? Where's my true value? Everybody got true value. Everybody has value. I say this all the time. Everybody got true value. Everybody's cool in their own way. It's something cool about them. You feel what I'm saying? And everybody's enough. Like you on this world, you in this world, you on this earth, you know what I'm saying, to make the best of your life and to love yourself, to love others, you know what I'm saying, and to be enough for the right person. But you're gonna always be enough, you know what I'm saying, for yourself, guaranteed. Family, friends, the whole nine. And you got to keep pouring into yourself, like every time. Even when shit ain't perfect, you know what I'm saying, you may feel indifferent, may not be feeling yourself, whatever the case may be that day, you know, you got to tell yourself, I'm enough. You got to tell yourself, I love myself. You feel what I'm saying? In the sense of those that are going through a lot, because I know how depression and a lot of different things get hit. You feel what I'm saying? I know how seclusion with a lot of people and different stuff too. You feel me? And it's some people just personality traits in a good way. You got some people that like to be dolo, you know what I'm saying, like to duck off, like, which a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, I do like to do that just in my own comfort. But you know, the self-love portion is key. Self-love is very important for everybody to know and understand that. To love yourself and love yourself fully, flaws and all, you know what I'm saying? No matter what's going on, to really value yourself. Because you're enough. And as you go through these days, whether it's a money issue, whether it's a car issue, whether it's a relationship issue, you know what I'm saying, whether it's a family dynamic, whether it's a work dynamic, whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying, tell yourself still that you enough and I'm gonna get through it. I'm gonna get through it. Ain't time to let up. You know what I'm saying? It ain't time to, you know, not believe in myself. Be optimistic. Tell yourself that you are enough. Because you can love yourself better than anybody else can. That's why it's called self-love, you know. That's why it is, man. Um, I feel like that's another strong thing too, y'all, because as I'm saying that, providing is a good thing. I understand the dynamic, long-term relationships, marriages, all of that. I get it. I respect it 100%. But I will say this: providing is not only based on a dollar amount. That can't be the whole aspect of it, because when you doing that type of shit, we in a we in a like hamster wheel almost, man. Like we in the matrix or something almost to that extent, because you can't limit like society's view on where certain things are, try to alter it, like how the younger generation I feel like seem to do when it comes to certain things like this. Because I feel like providing comes in a lot of different ways. You can emotionally provide for somebody, you know what I'm saying, from with what is it called? Emotional intelligence. That's what it is. That's what it is. Emotional intelligence. You feel what I'm saying? You can provide that. You can also provide, actual protection within itself. I understand that too. You can always also provide spiritual, you know what I'm saying, support. You know, all of that time to each other of other things aside from just the dollar bill when you in a relationship, or you know what I'm saying, when you building a dynamic. It's other things to provide that should still satisfy, you know what I'm saying, you to the core too, without just, per se, money every time. Now, don't get me wrong, you know what I'm saying? You married or you in a committed relationship, long term, all of that too as well. And those are the things that you do as a family dynamic. There's nothing wrong with that. More power to it. I support that. You feel what I'm saying? 100% at all times. I just do. You feel me? But at the same time, just know it's other layers. Because that emotional standpoint, whether y'all think so or not, it's easy to throw somebody some money, or you know what I'm saying, mask happiness behind the dollar bill, like go buy you some stuff, go eat here, do that. Of course it subsided, you know what I'm saying, for a small period of time. Let's be for real, y'all. But on a deeper level of that, you feel me, that's still important. That emotional intelligence and that emotional support, a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, helps. I know that they call it retail therapy, you know what I'm saying, with the money and buying this and that. It's cool, y'all, but it's a monetary gain. Of course, you know what I'm saying, who wouldn't want, you know, a lot of money to provide, but you just got to know within your own head, like on top of having the money to provide to as well, you feel me? I'm also on the other side of the spectrum, like, okay, but that emotional intelligence, I love it. You feel what I'm saying? That spiritual support, I love it, being able to hold a conversation, talk about anything, you know what I'm saying, with no judgment, no pretense, no none of that. I love that too as well, because you could provide other things to each other without money. Not without money, I mean, in addition to it. You feel what I'm saying? Because how many of y'all really just be out there holding like good conversations, like whether you with your significant other or you dating or you married, you know what I'm saying? How y'all really going about that dynamic for real of the like communication within itself? Like, do a lot of people provide emotional intelligence, emotional support? Because I be feeling like the folks with a lot of money and really out here, man, they really be sometimes. I don't want to speak for everybody, so I don't want to say it. But like I've always said this, bro. Like in certain situations, they seem miserable too, even though they got everything, or it's like not long term sustainable. And I get that, because that's a real thing to come across that. You feel what I'm saying? That's very real. And that's a dynamic, like as you dig, you know what I'm saying, deeper into it, of understanding that too as well. Providing different elements, you know what I'm saying? Women can provide in different elements too. It don't always have to be the domestic side as well too. It's a balance, world that we in now, and perspective, you know what I'm saying, on relationships and connections, and what you get up front and what you get on the back end, as far as, like, you know what I'm saying, building the connection if you're gonna decide to date somebody or not. But under the true understanding of that. And as you can see, that's where you would go, you know what I'm saying, from that point. Because just know, for everybody out there, it's other ways to provide some food, you know what I'm saying, when you come home to the crib. You feel me? Provide, I know the cars and gifts and certain things are certain is all that too. Provide some, you know what I'm saying, words of affirmation, all of that. Like, it's plenty that you can provide, and you know what I'm saying, put into and pour into a person too, they still consider providing. So just know that, y'all, there's different elements of it. You may not have two, three, $400 every week, you know what I'm saying, for your girl to go shopping or your significant other. You feel me? A lot of us don't have that. But at the same time, you feel what I'm saying, when it comes down to that too as well, it's the mentality of knowing, hey, I'm providing X, Y, and Z in other areas to help elevate you, to help your life simpler. You know what I'm saying? That to have you feel good, not only about yourself, but about us collectively together too. That's a major part of that, y'all. Major part. And I love how, you know what I'm saying, I love when people get in, like, deep dive into it too, like with content. That's why I love, you know what I'm saying, like the content creator space, to literally have a platform to say what you feel and how you feel about it, you know what I'm saying, clearly and freely, with a true, you know what I'm saying, genuine opinion. So it's other layers of that providing, y'all. Just remember that when you connected with somebody, well, whatever y'all decide to do within that pursuit, know that one thing, man. Know that if money was not on the table and I'm going, you know what I'm saying, to connect into this woman, I tell myself, you know, so what else? What am I providing aside from money specifically? There's plenty of things. Like I said, those are the type of conversations you should be having, because when you fresh dealing with somebody in general, you feel what I'm saying, and it's not so much of a full-fledged deep relationship, but you still getting to know them, you still learning different things. You gotta tend to ask a lot of these questions. And I feel like that's the perfect time for a lot of these questions, you know what I'm saying, to start coming in, is that part of knowing that, hey, I can provide untangible things. You feel what I'm saying? I can provide things that necessarily, you know what I'm saying, may not require any money at all, but it definitely puts you in a better space in your life, you know what I'm saying, mentally and physically. And I feel like that's important. You feel me? So just know, when y'all out here in pursuit for real, um, the importance of, like, real authentic connections, man. Like, simply, if you had nothing at a table in the middle of nowhere and it was you and a woman, you feel what I'm saying? And you had to provide other things, like to entertain her, or other things to hold a conversation aside from either talking about money or giving money. Would a lot of people be able to do that? And what would be the true value, you know what I'm saying, a true essence of that too as well? Because I feel like it's powerful, you know what I'm saying? Like, the more we balance out our intellectual properties with a lot of women too, and when it comes to the relationships and putting these into relationships too, the better off we're gonna be with a lot of successful relationships, you know what I'm saying, in any race, any ethnicity, because it's out there for all of them, as far as, like, you know what I'm saying, everybody not being on a smooth playing field for sure when it comes to that. But remember, y'all, provide in multiple ways, and know your love languages. Know the person that you know what I'm saying, connecting with too as well, to the fullest, because all that is guaranteed gonna be important, y'all. We're gonna go into some findings, you know what I'm saying, that I done came across, you know what I'm saying, on the Instagram, the YouTube, the whole nine, y'all. So I kind of want to get into a few of those things for sure, man. Um, I saw the 4D experience, y'all, that's down at Atlantic Station. You feel me? And it kind of put me on a few things because I remember the IMAX too. I remember I seeing when I was showing y'all the little UFC um spear type vibe too. I like when the creativity is fully there. A 4D X film, because I believe they was watching I'm trying to remember what movie they was watching on here. Yeah, they was watching Alien. So like it literally had the part to where you could spray the water on you, like when the water come, if they got put up on the water or something like that, the chairs was actually moving and shaking with the movement. If they jump, you know what I'm saying, the chairs were like bounce too, as if you trying to trying to jump. I think that's cool. Like the 4D experience is definitely fire, and I think it's always gonna be dope too for movies like that. So the action movies, you know what I'm saying, the real deep spaces to where, you know, it's a lot of movement and different stuff going on. I would like to do that. That's one thing, like I said, I haven't done in my adulthood life at all, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to that. I've definitely, you know, done it before to that extent. As far as like when I was younger, my bad, y'all. When I was younger, um, of doing like the whole 3D experience. I think one 4D I did do. And then like I think it was the Amax Theater. I can't remember it over there in the city somewhere, man. But that's definitely something I'm interested in. It's a lot of good scary movies coming out too. So I feel like that would be dope in the 4D one, especially depending on, you know what I'm saying, um, what type of antics they got. Maybe they try to throw a knife or do this or a burning building or certain stuff. It's like even the smoke was coming up out the 4D video while they was watching it. I think it was like a fire or something in one of the scenes, and they was showing like the smoke really shot up like in the front of the screen at the 4D experience. It's fire. Like I like that. I think it's dope as hell. I think that shit is very dope, y'all. Like 100% though. You know, 100% though. Again, y'all, I was talking about this yesterday too, but make sure y'all get to them festivals, man. Okay, October 11th through 13th and 17th through the 19th, Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds. They got a fair still going on too. So everybody make sure, you know what I'm saying, if you haven't, go get a chance to go to the fair, get them festivities in, whether it's a long ass wait or long ass line period, especially if you got family members and kids and all that too. I think it's dope to be able to take them too. So you know what I'm saying? Definitely look into that, y'all. Because it's one more left, I believe, in Georgia. One more left. It's one more left. So after that one, you know what I'm saying, we getting into, Halloween festivities at that point. I came across this too, y'all. The silent killer of relationships, the little things we overlook. It's the little things we overlook that can slowly erode our relationships. These little things can build up over time. So let me actually share this on the screen with y'all. Forgetting small gestures. Example, one partner making coffee in the morning, but not making the extra cup for the other. I respect it. You feel what I'm saying? I think small gestures go a long way because see, that was my whole point of even having the discussion too about everything being either materialistic or based on money. Gestures come as they are. They gestures. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you can have some that's financial gestures, but for the most part, the simple stuff that's really gonna have somebody appreciate and you know what I'm saying, more so grow closer with you is the stuff that you don't have to ask for. And also, you know what I'm saying, just because you're being thoughtful. Thoughtfulness go a long way. You know what I mean? Goes a very long way. Ain't my bad, y'all. It goes a very long way. And I feel like It's just never gonna be unmatched. Cause small gestures, whether you think so or not, it could be like the most fanciest car, and then something that, let's just say, you do on a daily basis, you know what I'm saying, for your women. But it's consistent and it's something that's like really, you know what I'm saying, dope to her that she appreciate. I'm not gonna say they're gonna be on the same level because they're gonna be nowhere near on the same level, but you can't forget small gestures, especially with women. Like it's something that you can't forget. It's always gonna be appreciated. It's never gonna lose value in the small gestures. Not showing interest in each other's day. A partner comes home from work tired and the other partner doesn't ask about their day. I think that's big. I think that's big, y'all, because in the society that we in too, with so much going on, and you got the internet, and you got a lot of drama, and you got a lot of, you know what I'm saying, people that have anxiety, or you know what I'm saying, introverts and not extroverts. It's a different array of people, of folks that, you know, just go out in the world, you know, put their head down and just grind and push through, and then get back home and then be stressed out and certain stuff too. Them daily conversations help. I think they're gonna always help too, and I think that's gonna always be an important thing. Now you got to find your person, you know what I'm saying, to be able to do that with, because I feel like there's definitely value when you in a committed relationship. Not saying that you can't have a conversation with somebody that you getting to know, you know what I'm saying, on a daily basis, but I'm saying it's vitally important when you in that stage too of being like, okay, this is the person I feel like I'm a date or I'm gonna be with. So I need that consistency of showing interest in what they got going on, how the day was, you know what I'm saying? Even if you can't come up with a solution to how to fix the day, hey, if I could do something, what could I do, you know what I'm saying, to make your day better? Or what happened? Like, and I feel like that's important. You gotta have them conversations. The conversation piece go a long way with this, y'all. Not giving full attention. I think that's a major thing too, man. The phone shit be a lot, y'all. And they get to a certain point to where it's like, okay, we got social media and all this all day. But I feel like when it comes to that point, you know what I'm saying, when y'all, let's say y'all live together, we'll let that be an example. If y'all coming into a certain space together too, that time spent should be just you and your significant other in that time. No social media, no internet, you know what I'm saying, no videos, all that stuff. Not saying you don't, because you can share quality time and doing that too. But I'm saying the internet and the phone is why we're not giving a lot of attention, you know what I'm saying, in the first place, or giving our full attention, because you're always distracted, or some always got to be a moment. I'm big on that. You feel me? Every time, like the phone don't have to be out every time too to even capture certain stuff that's going on. If I want to be in the crib, or you feel what I'm saying, even if I go to a chick house, you feel what I'm saying, and it's like, yo, I just want to vibe here, nice little dinner, relax, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be, watch a good TV show, have a conversation. Like, I'm big on, I could just lay in the bed or lay in the room and, you know what I'm saying, just talk. Or even if we're not talking, you know what I'm saying, just like, you know, laying up in silence or just relaxing, you know what I'm saying, that to be at peace and just giving my full undivided attention in the moment. I love quality time. That's my love language. Quality time is my love language, at the top of my list, hands down, 100%. So for anybody that want to know, quality time is it. I pick quality time over anything, man, because the moments and that time in which you can't get back is vitally important, and you need that. You want that time. Skipping daily affection. A partner leaves the house without a goodbye kiss or hug. That's important too. That's important too, because this is when you go in a space of like when you living together too, and like you consistently with a person, the affection is needed, because you never know how the day gonna turn out. You know what I'm saying, for your significant other. It's true. You don't know. Good day, bad day. Even if it is good, that feeling of being wanted, that affection that you're getting, you know what I'm saying, that time that's being taken out to give the affection, vice versa, man and woman, you know what I'm saying, within a relationship, it's important. That's why you see a lot of ones like, dang, well, you left out the house, then, you know what I'm saying, the girl be like, you left out the house, you didn't give me a kiss, or you didn't give me a hug, or you feel what I'm saying, our morning routine of doing what we're doing, it helps to grow a relationship. It helps to build that strength in there, man, with daily affection. You need it. I get a lot of y'all ain't with the PDA or whatever, you know, that's what y'all call it, the PDA and all that. But I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. Daily affection, man. Holding hands. I don't mind doing it at all. I don't mind the kissing, you feel what I'm saying? I don't mind the cuddling up, all of that. You feel me? When it comes to just daily affection with a woman for sure, man. Especially if I'm in a relationship too. Like, come on, man. I respect it 100%. Not considering each other's feelings and plans. I think it's important. But the trick part about this one is knowing the person that you're with too. A partner makes plans without considering the other. I think this is important because you do want to, you know what I'm saying, you do want to be inclusive in your plans, especially when, you know what I'm saying, you know your significant other's personality. Now, if it's something that you know they're interested in to a degree and you're not including them in it, that makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. I feel like creative things that you or your partner have not experienced are always going to be top tier in the space of you know what I'm saying, considering them in that. Because sometimes you do want to be spontaneous too. So even if you know your partner to a certain type of way, you feel what I'm saying, and then you still want to try a few things to consider that. Consider that within the conversation of, like, you know what I'm saying, they feelings towards something of being like, yeah, I know I'm used to doing this, but I want to branch out and do that. You feel me? Or I know, like, I'm gonna feel a type of way if I go grab something to eat, you know what I'm saying? Which a lot of women like this, I already know. And then without the nonverbal communication of knowing, you know what I'm saying, I'm hungry too, or bring me something back to eat, bring me some food. You feel what I'm saying? Like, certain things are just standard set that you got to kind of pay attention to. Like, you got to consider, you know what I'm saying, the feelings on both sides. I get it 100%. I respect it. And I think those things can, you know what I'm saying, like alter the dynamic of a relationship, because you got to pay attention to those features. Those are like 5 good features too to pay attention to, so that y'all aware of, you know what I'm saying, how to go about it. Because again, it's the small things in relationships. It's not the big things. It's the very small things, you know what I'm saying, that y'all should know. Very small. Very small, yeah. Oh, I did come across a couple, y'all. I gotta show y'all, you feel what I'm saying? Because it's been catching my attention. Like I said yesterday too, as well, man. The shoe game is gonna continue to be crazy. It's gonna continue to be lit each and every time. You feel me? I came across another little batch of the dunks too, man. Like I said, SB dunks, y'all. So I did want to show this particular new set too that I saw on here. Cause I just felt like I just feel like this, like, creative as hell. You feel me? This super creative, man. All right, so you got the Lilo and Stitch colorway. That's kind of cool. That's all right. You know what I'm saying? More like for my daughter or something with that particular one. I see the little heart and stuff on there, but the creativity, like I said, does it for me, man. So I found another set of, you know what I'm saying, the SB dump packs with the cartoons. Not sure what cartoon that is, but I love a green, like a tealish color, whatever color you call that. I like that one. That one is for sure fire, for sure. Daffy Duck, we came across that one already. Not sure who that is. Is that from Ben? Maybe from Ben 10. I don't know. I like that though. I like that. I like that neon with the neon shoestrings on there too. That's fire. Oh, these is hard. See, that's what I'm talking about. Them Fred Flintstones is hard, man. It's like a good dunk. You know what I'm saying? A SB dunk or one, man. Like, you could be so creative with that. I like that. Tom and Jerry pack. That's fire too. I see with the eye right there. That's actually dope as hell. Ed, Ed, and Nettie, I told y'all that was one of my favorites from yesterday when I was talking about it. Oh, my bad. Daffy Duck. I said Daffy Duck. I'll be mixing them up. These is fire too. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. All right. Yeah. Another fly one for my daughter or something too. I see the princess on there. Okay. Then you got Lilo with that pack too. So I did remember seeing that one. So that makes sense. I got you. I remember seeing that one. Yeah. I did remember seeing that one for sure. But then also the Marvel highs. The Marvel highs, you know what I'm saying? Highs cool too though. You know what I'm saying? The Jordan highs, you know what I'm saying, ones still be dope too. But I like theme ones, the aesthetic. So these is dope. It says Marvel inspired Jordan ones. The Thor one with that silver toe, that's fire. I like that. I like that. I think it's like a maroon. It's like a silver with a maroon. That's a dope color. Captain America's, they cool. They cool. The red, blue, and white aesthetic. I see that. See, those fire right there. The Deadpool's is fire. See, that's what I'm talking about right there, man. It's the aesthetic to me, man. That one hitting right there for sure, guaranteed. The Iron Man's okay. The Iron Man's is cool with that gold hint of gold on there. Spider Man's is fire too. See, that's what I'm saying. The Deadpool's and the Spider Man's is up there for me for sure. Oh, even the Thanos with that purple and gold. That's fire though, with the gold dust on the back. Okay, so Thanos is up there too with me now. Doctor Strange. Cool little set. You know what I'm saying? Not really that appealing for me. Doctor Doom, see, fire. That's what I'm saying. The Doctor Dooms is fire. The right ones to do the trick, and that's exactly what these is doing, y'all. Loki's cool, but the Doctor Dooms to me is definitely Doctor Dooms just pop more a little more to me specifically. You feel what I'm saying? Definitely do. So I kind of actually like that a little more. Yeah, them Doctor Dooms. So the Doctor Dooms for sure. The Thanos for sure. The Spider Mans I would definitely, yeah, and then the Deadpool's. So those is all fire right there, guaranteed. I like those a lot. Those is definitely lit, y'all, for real. Gotta love it. Oh yeah, shouts out to the NBA too, man. So it's been NBA and WNBA news once again. It's been big talk about the expansion teams, so that y'all know to give y'all the inside scoop, man, because it's definitely been going all across the league. You know what I'm saying? Again, as y'all already know, women's basketball done took off too as well. So the awards was announced before I go into the expansion news. So we're gonna go through these real quick, man, just so everybody's aware of the awards that was actually announced, y'all. Damn, if my dang screen would okay, hold on. There we go. My screen allowed me to go there, y'all. Okay, here we go. All right, cool. So unanimous, just so everybody knows, man. Unanimous for this right here. And shouts out to her, Asia Wilson, man. Again, like I said yesterday too, as well. She's a three-time MVP now, three-time, in great company with Lauren Jackson, Lisa Leslie, Cheryl Swoops. You know what I'm saying? Great company. Shouts out to her for winning Player of the Year. Shouts out to Caitlin Clark, man. Rookie of the Year, Caitlin Clark. Great run, you know what I'm saying? The Indiana Fever in the playoffs right now, too, as well. Shouts out to Caitlin Clark. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to the whole rookie class, man. Y'all came and definitely conquered, you know what I'm saying, in the WNBA as far as bringing a lot of insight, the crowd base, the fan base, everything took off to the next level. You feel what I'm saying? And I felt like that was dope for y'all, too. That was real dope, man. Few stats, though. So, player of the year, Asia Wilson averaged 26.9 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 blocks per game. Rookie of the year, Caitlin Clark averaged 19 points, 5.7 rebounds, 8 assists a game. That's nice. That is nice. From hooping myself, I know, man. Them assists, like you think it's easy to get that many assists. It really ain't, y'all. It's the way you pass the rock sometimes too, and if they finish the play, like it's a lot that go into them assists, especially on a like high level, like college, and I'm pretty sure the pros, like it ain't as easy as people think to a degree to be consistent with it too, to average that much. Like 8 assists is a lot. Um, Shouts out to her though, man. Okay, defensive player of the year, I got you, Nafisa Collier. Nafisa Collier is averaging 20 points per game, 9 rebounds, 1 steal, and 1.4 blocks. And the coach of the year also, Cheryl Reeve, Minnesota, helped Minnesota team that was picked to finish 9th in the preseason, finished 2nd in the regular season, and won a Commissioner's Cup championship. So shouts out to Cheryl Weave. They did do that. The Commissioner Cup championship is similar to like the in-season tournament that the NBA got too. So I think that's cool. They both doing that. I hope that the WNBA too at some point gonna start getting like the extra jerseys and stuff too, like the men's. I know the court situation probably will be down the line as they start adding more teams, but I would like to see, you know what I'm saying, some more jersey variations with them. 6th player of the year, Tiffany Hayes for the Las Vegas Aces. You know what I'm saying? They on fire right now, man. They is on fire, y'all. She averaging 9.5 points, 2 rebounds, 2 blocks. I mean, my bad. 2 rebounds, 2 assists per game, and shooting 50% from the field. Shouts out to her, man. Oh, yeah, I know about her. Most improved, De'Erica Hambry with the Los Angeles Sparks, man. 2023, 8 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 43% from the field, 22% for 3-point. But 2024, 17 points per game, way up. 9 rebounds per game, definitely went up. 3.5 assists went up. 51% field goal and 34% from the 3-point line. That's what you call home improvement right there, man. That's what you call it, man. Shouts out to De'Erica Hambry for that for sure, man. Comeback player of the year. You already know, man. Shouts out to Skylar Diggins Smith, man. 15.1 points per game, 2.6 rebounds, 6.4 assists, 1.7 steals per game. Missed last season after giving birth to her 2nd child. Yeah, definitely major comeback, man. Shouts out to her for real. Shouts out to Skylar Diggins, y'all. WNBA first team. Caitlin Clark, Nafisa Collier, Breonna Stewart. Shouts out to, you know what I'm saying, Breonna Stewart, man. Alyssa Thompson and Asia Wilson. Rounding out the 2nd team, y'all. Kalia Copper from the Phoenix Mercury. Enrique be hooping, y'all. Enrique be busting ass like that for real. Enrique for the Dallas Wings. And Yaka Agumike, Seattle Storm. You know, she definitely goated out there too. Sabrina Ionescu, elite for New York. And Kayla McBride, you know what I'm saying, 5'2" for the Minnesota Lynx. Shouts out to that. All NBA teams, man. All rookie teams. Shouts out to y'all. Camila Cardozo, Rakia Jackson, Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, Leonie Fibbage. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see the teammates on Camila and Cardozo and Angel Reese for the Sky. Y'all see Leonie for New York Liberty. They killing, you know what I'm saying, as a team overall. Rakia Jackson definitely been holding her own for the Sparks. And the rookie of the year. Shouts out to her, Caitlin Clark, you know what I'm saying? Reeling it in, man. Always good to see y'all for sure. Always good to see that, man. I guarantee y'all. But yeah, I was finna get into the news, y'all. So it's been talks on both sides. So you know what I'm saying? I want to kind of make sure I properly pull the right information up that I had, first of all, on both of the expansions that they was thinking about going to. Because it's actually the NBA got a lot more options than I thought they had too. So the interesting part that I came across, y'all, like for real, was that the NBA actually got even more options. I feel like not more options, but they actually looking at quite a few places. And some of them I had no idea that, you know what I'm saying, they would even come on the radar, but they did. You know what I'm saying? As far as like a real opportunity for an expansion team. Of course, everybody been talking about Seattle and all that too as well. You feel me? Of course. But okay, WNBA right here, y'all. Golden State Valkyrie launching in 2025. You feel me? The Valkyries. So the Valkyries will be the actual team that's starting first, y'all. They're going to be the team that start first. Let me try to pull this up real quick. All right, cool. So the Valkyries in 2025, Toronto in 2026, and Portland in 2026. But see, WNBA Commissioner Kathy Engelbert stated in May that she hopes to expand 16 teams by 2028. At the time, she did mention Philadelphia, Denver, Nashville, and South Florida as potential spots for another expansion team. That's fire. That's dope. That's definitely fire, yeah. And the dope part about that too, though, for real, as you see that and look into that, is that the NBA got a lot of similar spots too as well that they looking into expanding to. Seattle's definitely on that list. Um, Vegas is definitely on that list. I'm trying to go down too because I know I saw the article on it where they was dropping like specific they was talking about specific names on there, man. When I was going through it, like specific places. If I can pull up that actual one, y'all give me 1 second for the thoughts on the expansion teams. Here we go. NBA eyes a 2027 to 28 season for expansion teams debut. Las Vegas and Seattle are the presumed favorites to be expansion cities. They've been talking about that a lot, though. I like that too. So if they're going to end up going back to Seattle and giving the Supersonics another shot and still keep it OKC, I like that. I think that's pretty dope. Las Vegas, I think that's inevitable. You know what I'm saying? And at some point, you know, LeBron definitely gonna have a hand in that one too as well. I think that is without a doubt, undeniably, you feel what I'm saying, Las Vegas is gonna get a men's team for sure. Then it's the roof from there. Few other options, y'all. Kansas City, Missouri. Thinking about getting an NBA team. It's on the expansion list. Louisville, Kentucky. Nashville, Tennessee. See, men and women's in Nashville too as well. They you know what I'm saying, they thinking about it. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. That's a good one. Baltimore, Maryland. San Diego, California. California got a lot of teams. I mean, they big. So the more they can continue to keep expanding. St. Louis, Missouri. One second. I wonder how many they may pick. They may pick a few. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But I feel like if anything, Las Vegas is definitely gonna be in the front runner for the first go at it. Because it may be multiple attempts, you know what I'm saying? Similar to how the WNBA, you know what I'm saying, is kind of stretching it out, which would make sense. I like that. If they gonna do that to that degree, I feel strongly that Vegas is gonna definitely get a team though, y'all. It's gonna be vitally important. Definitely gonna get a team, man. Definitely. Make sure y'all pay attention to this one too, man. You know what I'm saying? The ladies out there and the fellas, you feel me? Hey, it's proven, man. It's proven. Playing video games can improve mental health and life satisfaction, according to a study. A study published in Nature Human Behavior suggests that playing video games can lead to improved mental health and higher levels of life satisfaction. The research, which examined nearly 100,000 individuals in Japan for 2 years, found that owning and playing video game consoles such as a Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 5 reduced psychological distress. As the study challenges previous concerns about the negative consequences of gaming, it shows that video games, when used in moderation, that's the key thing, y'all, may be beneficial tool for mental health improvement. I think it is. I mean, hold on 1 second. I think it is, man, because the gaming industry, just the gaming space and all that too. I mean, that's the one time when you ain't got to worry about too much of nothing going on. If you own a 2K, you want to Call of Duty, you feel what I'm saying? The adventure games, it do kind of give you an escape, you know what I'm saying, from the real world. in the sense of whatever type of games or you know what I'm saying that you kind of into to be able to enjoy it in that space. I can see why they say it reduces, you know what I'm saying, like mental health issues and like being satisfied because I mean a lot of people enjoy it. If you playing a cool game or you're invested in something too as well, you know what I'm saying, and it's entertaining to you like a Grand Theft Auto and certain stuff. I mean, you enjoying it. You in a great space. It got you some snacks, got you something to drink. You playing the game. You feel what I'm saying? You could be on it for a while too, locked in into the journey. You feel me? The My Player, the War Zone on Call of Duty, like it's satisfaction. And you play with your friends, man. Hit your friends up, you know what I'm saying? Get in the chat, play with your folks, play with people you know or you don't know. Like it's a satisfaction thing. That's what the games, you know what I'm saying, are for, to be satisfying and enjoy, you know what I'm saying? Because I get it. It's because it's like it's a relaxer. The same way some people may smoke, the same way some people may drink, you know what I'm saying? The same way some people may, you know, unwind. Like that's a lot of people's unwind time, man, to get on a video game. So I mean, I ain't gonna knock it. You feel me? Um, you know, I get it in moderation. Or some people, I mean, at this point, y'all, you got folks doing it for a living. They getting paid to do it. So I mean, if you in that boat with those people, ain't no moderation. You know what I'm saying? You get into the bag and you having fun and you enjoying it. So, you know, shots out to those people too as well, though. But it makes sense. I agree with that. That makes a lot of sense. You know what I'm saying? In that regard of people wanting to do that for real. I get it. Makes a whole lot of sense. Shouts out to Wale too, y'all. Shouts out to Wale and G Easy, man. Wale and G Easy are you know what I'm saying, actively on, well, not G Easy yet, but going on tour. So I believe Wale is actually on tour. And G Easy is set to go on tour. We Are All Friends tour, world tour. G Easy. And the first stop is Berkeley, California, 10/24, man. 10/24, y'all. And then Wale is also on tour right now too as well, man. Let me pull Wale tour dates up, man. Wale is definitely on tour right now. Yup. Every Blue Moon tour. I ain't gonna lie. I would love to see this tour too, man. Like Wale was definitely like a dope artist for me, man. Definitely top tier. You know what I'm saying? Especially like, you know, in the prime time of his career too, man. He got some great records. I was actually like, you know what I'm saying, cruising last night and listened to like a Wale mix. You know what I'm saying? Especially like all the love song records and like all the poetic ones. He got a lot of songs, but I'm saying like the hits, like balanced all into one. That was a good cruise last night. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, man. That was a good ass cruise last night. Listening to some good ass Wale, man. Not even gonna cap to y'all, man. Wale. Okay, so Wale just started his tour. Every Blue Moon, the tour starring Wale. Started at September 19th, Fort Lauderdale. So tonight tomorrow he's in Charleston, South Carolina on the 23rd. That's tomorrow. He's in Atlanta, Georgia on the 27th. Damn, that's too soon, man. Would have definitely been a dope one to go to. That's too soon for me though, for sure. Okay, Atlanta, Raleigh, North Carolina, Philly, Boston, New York. It's a good run, man. All the way to November 7th. So y'all to be able to catch Wale all the way to November 7th. Every Blue Moon, the tour. Last stop is in Birmingham, Alabama. Last stop, November 7th, man. Shouts out to both of those. You know what I'm saying? Both of them for sure, man. And I believe, let me check real quick too, y'all. I believe Lotto is too. Let me see. There's a lot of them on tour. Okay, yeah, yeah. Sugar Honey Iced Tea tour. Lotto with Mariah the Scientist and special guest Caribou. So let me actually zoom in on this real quick. This one starts October 25th in Tampa, Florida, and ends on December 7th in Denver, Colorado. Is there an Atlanta tour date on here? I don't see it. But it makes sense though. I mean, she did the birthday bash and all that. So I be knowing how they try to switch it up, you feel what I'm saying, when it comes to the tours and all that. So that makes a lot of sense. It really does. So that's another one, man. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely festival season and tour season too. So it's a lot of folks to catch. It's a lot of people for y'all to vibe with, you know what I'm saying, for sure on these tours. They enjoy some good music. So make sure that y'all do that, man. Make sure y'all do that. And don't forget, you know what I'm saying, the R&B experience with Jermaine Dupri, the One Music Fest, those coming up too as well. You got a lot of them still in the works, y'all, that are still coming for, you know what I'm saying, this fall time, this fall season of festivities and the whole nine for y'all. You feel me? Because if you know, then you know. Yo, I came across this dude though, y'all. If I'm on to him late, cool. You know what I'm saying? My bad, man. But Buddy right here got to be the five dopest dude in the T game, period, man. Like it made me literally want to go get this little like kit that he got when he crushed all the stuff up for the T, the little strainer that he got too as well, man. And then he made a dope one today, y'all. A sweet potato tea. Man, let me just go to the video real quick because like this one right here was fire. Buddy is lit for real. Buddy is lit, man. So the page is called Mint Minty Bang Water. Yeah, minty bang water. Okay, so let's go to it real quick. Let me make sure though, too though. So when I'm sharing it, there we go. All right, so share that real quick.
Pie in a cup. Last year, my company did a pumpkin pie chai for the season. I think we're gonna do a sweet potato chai this year. Give me until Friday. I'm gonna have some of this for you all to try as well. I mean, this is good.
See, but it be creative, man. I ain't gonna lie. I like see that's the type of stuff when I'm on social media, you know what I'm saying? I'm scrolling through to see cool stuff like that, man. He got a dope niche. It's something that he creative in that space. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, he got a business with it too, with the teas, and like he get creative. You know what I'm saying? Like the viewers send in a request, he'll make it. You know what I'm saying? Get creative with it, even if it's like a generic one, something that's off the wall, something that's a blend of flavors and all that too. You know what I'm saying? He'll piece it together and then do a little garnish on it too. Like I think it mostly be cold teas, but I think that was one of the first hot ones that he did with the sweet potato one, which would make sense. But he usually drizzle it over some ice, you know what I'm saying? Put a little bit of fruit and stuff in there. And I've been heavy on the tea tip. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the mornings and stuff too. Just to kind of get right with that for sure. The elderberry, the honey and ginger. I kind of blend them both in together with a little honey. You know what I'm saying? Drizzle some extra honey in there too. Um, my bad, ginger and turmeric, the elderberry, a little honey in there. You know what I'm saying? My parents got me the little teapot too, man, or the little kettle, whatever you call it, the little kettle that you put on the stove too. Pour the water in there, you know what I'm saying? Get my morning off right. The tea be hitting every time. You feel me? If you not on the tea game, y'all need to get on the tea game. and diversify yourself. You know what I'm saying? I got the flavor pack too. I got different variations of different ones. So I'm gonna try to mix it up, you know what I'm saying, every so often here and there. But I definitely need to get that little piece where that he draining the tea out with whatever the actual piece is, you know what I'm saying, to condense it down for real. See, yeah, sweet potato pie, chai latte, a southern sweet tea, a mango chili iced tea, pineapple sage iced tea, watermelon basil iced tea, a little fire, peaches and cream iced tea. Okay, so that's a French press. Oh, okay, so that's what it is, the French press. Gotcha. A mixed berry mint iced tea, watermelon mint tea cocktail. Yeah, these teas is elite, bruh. I gotta get on my tea game, y'all. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna get on some new teas, man. Try to mix it up, you know what I'm saying? Blend the flavors, different stuff and all that. You feel what I'm saying? You know how I do it. Okay, so this is a French press. That's what I don't have, y'all. So I see that must be the next thing. And the French press is what I do not have to as you blending everything up with the tea and stuff, from my understanding. Is that correct? I believe that is very correct, y'all. And let me actively see while I'm on here now too. If he actually got him on here, he might have a site, all that good stuff too. Yes. Oh, and he does. T tools, merch, T shop. Let's see what is on here, y'all. Cause see, now I'm deep diving, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm interested in it, y'all. We definitely deep diving on here, man. Okay, that's just the actual T. So let me go back. You know what I'm saying? Let me go back on that one for sure. Let me go back. Okay, the T shop then. I guess that's one. Let's see what's at the T. Okay, here we oh, that ain't bad. A minty French press, $35. Medicine ball, strawberry kiwi. Oh, a lot of this stuff is out of stock. I see though. But he consistent with it, y'all. You know what I'm saying? He definitely killing the game with it for sure. Shouts out to him though, man. I had to shout him out. I've been watching a lot of the videos with that too, man. So I thought that was pretty dope. Um, with his content. It's some real creative content for sure, y'all. So that caught my attention. You know what I'm saying? That caught my vibe for sure. So I wanted to share that with y'all. Guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. I wanted to go through the catalog and stuff with y'all too, man. You feel what I'm saying? Just adding a new space to the streams too with some music. I kind of got to be careful with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see how to do that without, you know, the copyright and all that different stuff going on. So once I do piece that together, you feel me? I'm definitely gonna, segment that out to y'all too, because the streams is definitely, in a sense, you know what I'm saying, gonna be themed, so that y'all aware of that too. Move Mondays, the Sundays is gonna be more R&B vibes, you know what I'm saying, resetting, soothing, relaxing the whole nine. Saturday more to turn up, you know what I'm saying, vibes there. Then Tuesdays and Thursdays, trending topics, throwback Thursday, the whole nine with the music, with nostalgic, you know what I'm saying, topics too as well. We're trying to expand it, get it real creative for y'all, you know what I'm saying, as y'all going on the experience and the journey with me, and keep the color aesthetics as y'all see that I do each and every time, because that is a must, you know what I'm saying, to keep my color aesthetics the way they are, for sure, you know what I'm saying, because if y'all know, then y'all know. If you know, then you know, man. Update too, though, as well. It's getting crazy, y'all. I will say that it's getting crazy. This Diddy case, it's finna go down. That's all I know. A lot finna come out, man. I seen, you know what I'm saying? It was funny as hell too. I seen when Kevin Hart my bad, not Kevin Hart, Cat Williams was posting the AI content saying that Diddy was finna, you know what I'm saying, speak on a lot of people, and it's finna get real interesting with this case overall, because I feel like it's already intense. Domestic violence, you feel what I'm saying? I don't support that at all in no type of way. So I'm already understanding that it's finna be a high profile case. The guns that they found too, you know what I'm saying, scratching off the serial number, like you got certain things to a degree that's already gonna hit the fan, that this additional stuff is adding fuel to the fire. And you're right, it take a long time sometimes to a degree for a lot of this to come together, especially when you're in a space to where people in fear. You know what I'm saying? People got certain resources, certain people to kind of stay out of the line of fire with certain stuff. You never really know to the degree, y'all, what the dynamic is before the ball get rolling with a lot of this. Because from what I'm hearing, a lot of this shit getting intense, man. A lot of wild stuff going on. And I told you I watched the movie Blink twice with Shannon Tatum. And you know what I'm saying? It's giving those type of vibes slightly a little bit too. Cause I ain't gonna lie, the movie kind of threw me off at some point when I couldn't kind of catch on. And then once I realized what was really going on in there, I'm like, oh, this that Hollywood vibe for sure that's going on right here, huh? This what they did. They was on a private island. Brought the women over there too. You know what I'm saying? They was taking the drops. You know, they was real free, I would say. And then come to find out at the end of the night, you know what I'm saying, when they was getting high and they was having them take the drops and stuff like that, there was, I just put it, in these terms, they was taking advantage of them at night. And then by the time they woke up, you feel what I'm saying, they just completely forgot everything. And that movie, not gonna lie to y'all, man, they kind of threw me for a loop, because I was like, whoa, bro. Like it just looked too natural in the sense of like, they telling us basically in our face that this is what's going on, that this happening to some degree out here. And you got to be careful out here, man. Got to be careful in society out here too. And just certain things, man, they just not right. Also, there was a conversation. I know it was like a book that came out with Kim too as well. You know what I'm saying? We had kids with Kim Porter, with documents and stuff in there too. Like a lot of stuff in the fan, man, with Albie Shore in there too. Like it's so many people that's in this web of everything that's going on with this. This is gonna be intense, to the degree of like a lot of stuff I think is finna naturally spill out to the extent of like, okay, now we at the point we need to know everything that went down, because basically behind the scenes, they already aware. Whatever they done confiscated, whatever they done took, you know what I'm saying, video proof, all this other stuff, documents, you know what I'm saying, certain things, flight logs, whatever they going into, the piece of all this together, you know what I'm saying, the trafficking, what they saying going on, like it's finna be a lot more people that gotta take the rap for this. Like this is stuff that you would only see in the movie for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? In a real life setting at this point, that can get real intense, yeah. Very. And a lot of names finna come out. At this point, like it's only evident, because the thing that I'm starting to see, that a lot of people was doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes, and you know what I'm saying, a power trip a lot with a lot of folks, and these high profile, you know what I'm saying, situations too. And you can tell that it's something that, you know what I'm saying, the elite of the elites, as far as, the dynamic of their conversations. Like it's the case is finna get more intense. Who did what, when, where, and how? What was them experiences like? I told y'all, man, Cat Williams bust out a can of worms out here and took shit to a whole nother level at this point, y'all. Like it is on 10 on 1,000 right now, man. And he opened the floodgates. And now, hey, this is what's really going on, y'all. So, definitely gonna stay updated on that. He was denied the bail too, so he's not gonna get the bail. He has to sit in there, not to be able to bribe the witnesses or tamper evidence or any of that either too, as well, as far as what they are already rated and certain stuff. So it's gonna be real interesting to see what comes out. Because to a degree, I mean, let's be for real. There's a lot of stuff they already know, y'all, but it's the accomplices that go along with a lot of this. That's the other part that people got to pay attention to as well. Of course, it's bullshit to 1,000 degrees. You know what I'm saying? What Diddy did, and especially if it's more allegations and come to find out that he's, you know what I'm saying, for sure a part of these allegations too as well. And this is what happened. I mean, come on, bro. You're gonna view a lot of these folks a lot differently, man. Like these are career damagers right here with this whole case that's finna go on. So we finna see how it's gonna play out. You know what I'm saying? And the real scoop of what we potentially looking for to happen. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody that's continuing to rock with your boy for sure. You already know what it is, man. Again, I'm streaming each time on Twitch, man. Treble J Music on Twitch. Devoted Dreamers with a Z on the end on YouTube, man. You know what I'm saying? You can catch the video also going up on Facebook. You can catch the clips on TikTok. Devoted Dreamers with a Z and a 5. Y'all already know what it is, man. My social platforms are up too as well. Once again, make sure y'all go follow me on all the social platforms, man. It's September 2. Make sure y'all go subscribe, man. Subscribe to the Twitch, man. Subscribe to me on Twitch, y'all. YouTube as well, man. You feel me? Let's get the road to 1,000. Let's get to 1,000, man. You feel what I'm saying? We on and running. We on and running. But let's get to 1,000. Long way to go, but let's get to it, man. September. You feel what I'm saying? Follow me. Good content, great content. A lot more things coming to as well. 100th episode, though, y'all, of Timeout with Trouble. I know the live segment is more so in a different basis, y'all. This is Timeout tonight. You know what I'm saying? Live segment, more so specific topics when I'm on a podcast or guest-based conversations, especially when we catching up on a lot of stuff. So that will be Wednesday, the 100th episode, the full 100th actual podcast episode of Timeout with Trouble will be Wednesday. That will be live too as well on everything. That's going to be all over. I guests coming in, you know what I'm saying? The whole 9 people tuning in to rock with me on there too as well. And the journey continues, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Casual conversations across the nation, cool vibes weekly. It's your boy Treble J, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep rocking with your boy, keep supporting me. The whole 9, positive vibes, good energy, man. I will catch y'all tomorrow. You did?